Good afternoon, Art-Alchemy, or good evening, good night to some of you, like if you're on the East Coast. So I'm sorry, I made this video a little bit late because I have house chores. I was gonna do it right after my job, but I remember it's Friday and I had chores, and I don't like to do them on Saturday because Saturday and Sunday is like a chill day for us. But since happy November! November of notebooks is what is Midori's month apparently. So sorry about that. Today is the day of the angels, so I'm feeling the angels. So may all the angels bring you happiness, health, love, unconditional love, and anything your greatest desires, whatever you believe in. So yeah, because tomorrow, November 2nd, when you see the other video, it'll be the Day of the Dead, and I will have, I think, the Winsor & Newton video finally for you guys. I'm sorry about that. I've been quite busy working. But yeah, yesterday was Halloween, and honestly, I was gonna make this video, and I wanted to so bad. I just couldn't. Like, I was very tired, like very drained. Today is the new moon, so yeah, it's perfect day for the angels. So new moon, so if you're watching this on Friday night, or even like in the early morning on Saturday, new moon, so make sure you manifest, like just put your hands over your heart and just say a few things in the present. I am in Japan, I am traveling, I am, a graduate student, I am immensely abundant, stuff like that in the I am. And if you're in front of the mirror, it's even better. It will bring the energy forward for you. I am healthy, I am prosperous. I always say I'm healthy, because if you're not healthy, nothing else matters in this world. Let me just tell you that. So yeah, so I just remember, because I was looking at the new moon. I do follow the moon phases, because it's a way to kind of, sometimes people are acting crazy, and I've been feeling this energy for the last 2 weeks, and I told myself that, I don't know, this Halloween is kind of weird, and I actually got spooked out, you guys. Somebody came in, a person who used to live in my house, like, who is no longer welcome, not a relative or anything, just somebody. They walked in, like, on, I think it was Tuesday, I was Monday night. And that energy, weird energy, it was like, I don't know, diabolical almost. I don't know. This person does some like weird stuff. But anyway, that's not here or there. But yeah, that was booked out. And since then, we've been locking that front gate, like, so they don't, nobody comes in without our permission, sort of say. Yeah, we didn't open it, but I just felt that negative energy. It's just like, that's why I told myself that yesterday, you know what, I'm gonna go to sleep. He also went to sleep early, and it was a little bit, it's getting chilly here in Southern California, so the sun doesn't, it's no longer, it radiates, but it doesn't warm up anymore. So yeah, basic fall is finally here for sure, but I'm enjoying it a little bit. It's just like, it's hard to transition when there's no transition. You just go from warm to freaking cold, like no middle. Like, anyway, so yeah, this is gonna be, I warn you, a talking video. So FYI, in November, remember, it is Midori MD Notebook for all of us. So let me tell you a little story. I got introduced to Midori MD. MD is just their logo, but MD Notebooks. So I'm sure you heard about it, and if you haven't, well, here you are. So I got introduced to, and I'm going to show you all of these in a minute. I got introduced to Midori in my early days when I was about to embark in this amazing art journey. So yeah, and it was this notebook. I remember it was I don't even know how I came across. That's when I was trying to find art boxes to kind of explore, because I knew I was gonna head into the watercolor direction. I just didn't know what, or what, what did I like. Nothing. So I was like, And I remember I came across Kundo something, like it's an Asian store across here in the US. So I remember they made a box, and I clicked at the video, and it was, I didn't know anything. Remember, I was so green, you guys. It was like almost 3.5 years ago. I was so incredibly green. Like I had no idea, like none. So this person made a box using this paper, and I remember because it fold. You'll see it fold. And I remember his box sold out, and I was like bummed about it. And I'm like, how do I find the notebook? And I remember you could only get it from Japan. And then if you don't know, if you don't get it to that huge discount through Amazon Prime US, where Amazon Japan automatically gives you that amazing discount to sell you the items when it's free Prime, it is very expensive to get it across here. So I don't know why they don't ship to Hawaii, and then Hawaii always have planes coming here to California, Seattle, whatever. So it's probably easier to get it over here without charging all those fees, but I don't know how that works. But anyway, so yeah. And then because I didn't know much, I was like discouraged, and I never looked at it again, and I completely forgot, you guys, until a week when I show you guys my Amazon haul from, you know, from Prime. So this was this young woman. She has a YouTube video, and I think she's called Seaweed Kisses. But she is great. She's the one that she was giving her people her updates about. She loves Moleskine notebooks, the soft cover. So she was making all these videos, and one of these videos that I watch about Moleskine, and I thought it was like really good theory about their paper, because people are complaining, I don't know. And I was like, well, I never tried Moleskines, but I'm like, that looks pretty good. And she this video came up where she's like, if you're tired of Moleskine, she was making videos because she was trying to tell her viewers about the Amazon finds on sale. Like you could get these Moleskine 500 pages, whatever, of notebooks for $7 or $8 or something like that, something around those lines. And that's how this video showed up, where she's like, oh, if you're tired of Moleskine and you're fed up with them, whatever, here's a really good alternative. And she showed this. She showed this notebook. So this is also Midori's. That's why I said this is gonna be a talking video. So if you don't like me talking, go click on another video. But this is good information, you guys, because I wish somebody would give it to me when I found this. And nearly 3.5 years later, I'm just buying it and getting all this stuff because I just lost track of time or whatever. But she mentioned this one, and she bought 2. And she was like, oh, I used to use Midori, and then I just skip off with Hobonichi, whatever, and, you know, the planners and all this stuff, that other things that people do. I don't do planners and weeklies. No, I don't do any of this stuff. I just like to sketch and be free, basically. At whatever, no date, none of that. So she mentioned this one. She said, you could get this right now on Amazon. I got it for $17. I'll put the links below, but if you're maybe watching this in the future, it might be a few dollars up, but it's still worth it. And this is called the Midori, the MD Notebook Journal A5 Codex, 1 day, 1 page, blank. So it is just that, and look at how fat it is. It is 368 pages. So it is for 1 year. It is not dated. I'll show it to you guys out. And that's how I remember, because she mentioned if you're an artist, and she got it for $17. I got this for $21, and I got the other one, the dot one that just came in today. That's why I'm making this video finally. I got it for 20. So I wasn't gonna buy all these notebooks, and then one thing on the other did. So when she said that, I remember, and she's like, well, if you're an artist, Midori does make a cotton. He's like, check it out. And she put the link for us, but she had bought 2 of this and she was super happy because this is really, really good paper. So Midori MD is from Japan. This one, it hasn't been out, I will say, like around 5 to 6 years. And they have 3. This is F2 is like a figure too. But and they do this one kind of weirdly, like not, this is an A5, and look how wide this is. So, and this was cheaper. This is 200 pages though, but I'll show it to you guys. So that's how this whole Midori thing happened, because I was like obsessed. I kept looking every day on Amazon after she gave us those links, and I ordered this one, which was 15 and change. So I got it for like $16, and I got it, and then I was like, oh good, this is the one that I've been looking for, because I went back to that video. I don't even know how I found it, but I was like, oh yeah, this is the one that I was gonna try many years ago, and then I just completely forgot. I'm kind of glad I didn't, because I would have not give it a shot during that time. I would have been like, this is not good, this is this. But now that I'm more experienced and know the difference between papers, and this is why I made this channel, and this is why I like to try different papers. Yes, I'm starting to create favorites, but that's because the longer I work with these papers and different types of brands, which it gives me more flexibility, because when something is on sale, I'll hop on it. This is a very good paper. It comes from Japan. It's made in Japan. It's very simple, minimalistic, but I love it. So I finally got this, and I have another one. Sometime will ship in late November through January, I don't know when, from Japan, and it's gonna be an F0. I think it's gonna be like a square, so like probably like half like this, something like that. I do think it's the size of an A5 or A6 regularly, I'm not sure, but it's smaller than this. This doesn't fit on frame, but it's actually almost the size. I'll give you the dimensions in US, because it's almost the size of a sketchbook that I have, that I just got through Michael's, and it's gonna be on my paper video, the one that I'm creating for probably this month, before the year ends, should I say, because I keep pushing it back and back. Anyway, so when I got this, I was like, I have to get it. I couldn't get Seaweed Kisses, and shout out to you, girl, this, and I was like, I have to get it, because I do like documenting things, and I was like, I want to see what's the difference between this paper and this paper. So I ordered this, and I got it for 20. And then I kept looking, and I'm like, okay, the one from Japan, I'll just leave it. When it ships, and I'll get it. I'll have 2. This one is still currently on sale. I'm gonna leave all the links for you guys in case you want to try this sketchbook. It is not 100% cotton. It is 10% cotton, but you guys, it is so soft. And I'm gonna open all this stuff and show you guys. But let me tell you, then I came across this one. This was supposed to ship last week, and somehow Amazon canceled it. Like, no, I didn't cancel. I canceled it. They delayed. And then I was like, no, I want it sooner, so I canceled it. And then I reordered it, and it was only $10. And it's an A5 blank as well. But this one in the ad, it has said 260 pages, but it does not. It has 176. Either it has 176, which was their old version. It has 200 on this one, or the 376, this one. But this one is kind of obvious. Look at, like, it's pretty thick. And 368, yeah, this is a yearly one. You could have it in blank, and you could have it in dot, which is what I have here. That's the last one I got for now, until I get the one for this one, the smaller one of this version. And I got this in dot grid. So there is gonna be another video about this. This is just like my information to you guys, first impressions, what did I think, and yeah, I might do a little bit of testing on one of these other ones. I did some testing on this one and I'll show it to you guys, but I will open all of them, and I'm actually happy about that because then I, you know, I like to open in front of you because you guys are just like me. I only tried this one because I was like, they're just like me. They're gonna want me to open it on camera because, you know, just to feel like, yeah, I do the same thing when I'm looking at other people and I'm like, well, that's how I decide, okay, I want that or no, I don't want that. But yeah, that's how this whole thing started. So right, so I didn't expect spend this much because these are pretty good sketchbooks. And then so this one, it just came because I, you know, they changed my shipping order, whatever. I was hoping that it was $260, but it definitely is not. It is, I think it's more around 200 than 176. I could be wrong, but because this is also 176. And this one, I was looking at it yesterday. This one with the blue. This one, I was aware that it's a pair. It's fine. And see how, like, it almost looks the same, but in person, like the one that I got last looks a little bit, just a little tiny bit more. I don't know if it's my eyes or something. They're probably around the same, but I'm hoping that it is more like on the 200. But I can't compare it to this one because this one obviously is different type of paper. It's a little bit thicker. But this one, you could also, if you want to try one of these notebooks, you could get this one. Now the notebooks by the have, this is a cover. They came with this one for $14. 14 and change. And the cover by itself is like between 12 and 15 on its own. It is called MD Notebook Cover A5, and it's transparent. I'll open it for you guys and, you know, check it out. But and these are very minimalistic. You'll see how it comes with rice paper or parchment paper, however you want to call it, to protect. It has a like a cardboard thing, but I like it because then you could write on it. You could more personalize. I mean, I could make them covers. I do have some covers, some already stuff that I've been wanting to use, but now I have the actual notebooks to go with that. So this is a good price if you guys. Now this Midori MD paper, I'll read you what it says from the regular paper. And these you could get it in dot, ruled, blank. Also, they have this really nice border that it's like not grid, but it's like grid. This is grid. A border like that, and then it's blank in the middle. It's like meant to sketch, and like if you're an architect or stuff like that. But this paper, if you're it's meant for a modern take on traditional Japanese grid paper. Oh yeah, but the MD paper is our original paper to prevent smearing and bleed through, and enables comfortable writing. I've opened all of these and they all have really good. It's really soft paper. It's super soft. I was really shocked. And it is thin. However, it is meant for inks and all that, and it won't go through. Like, you could still see it because it's like transparent. The paper is, like I said, it is not slick. It's like, it's really different type of paper. And see, this one's, they all say the same. And so yeah, this one's new. So this is the only one I have not seen. These other ones, but yeah, so like I said, they're not expensive, and I got them through Amazon. So you could definitely get this. See how this says MD cotton. They call that the Amy cotton, but it's only 10%. And then you can see all the stuff that it says. This series match. The F sizes are weird because apparently they're like figured like 0, 0, 1 for like the body, because these are meant for artists. That's why they name them F0, F2, and F3. The F3 is like big. But let me show you in this from my other notebook, and so you have a pretty good idea. Okay, I'm back. So I got this Strathmore mixed media that I'm gonna try for you guys. I've been wanting to try this one out. That's 100% cotton, 90 pound. So this one is 7.75 inches by 9.75 inches. So you can see it's not that big. It looks big on camera, but it's not. And you'll see when I measure them, they're almost, see how only maybe a tiny bit it has on top, but it's the difference. So if you want to know the dimensions in American of this one, the strap, more mixed media, 64 pages, 7.75 inches by 9.75 inches. It is almost the size of this one, just a little bit taller more, but you can see how much paper it has. This one has 200 and this one has 64. This one is just like mixed media. This one is just, you'll see how thin it is, but it's really nice. I'm telling you, it's really, really nice. Well, you're gonna see right now, because I already broke this one in. I couldn't help myself, you guys. I kept looking at it and it kept looking at me, and I was like, oh my god, I want to. And then I put everything back in because of you guys. I'm like, oh, they're just like me. They're gonna be like, Maria, why did you break it in without us looking? So it comes like this. This is the cover, and it tells you, it gives you information in Japanese and in English. Attach the book plate on the position, and then it comes, most of them come with this rice paper type parchment paper, and this one is bent. I don't think it was, I think it was Amazon, you guys. So it's bent. It bothers some people, but it doesn't bother me. And it comes with like stickers. It says idea diary. I already put mine over here. October 28, I started it, volume 1. And then when you finish, you can put the date here. And then library, you put your name or whatever you're doing. Look, you guys, on October 28, I had a little stencil of a thing, and I just drew a, I know, right? I couldn't help myself. And this is the title page. It's MD Notebook Cotton. So it tells you what it is. And I just kept these on here so you guys. But look, I broke them in. I spray a little bit of water first, and I use the inks. Remember these, the watercolor inks that I got? And guys, I was so shocked. This is a different type of paper, and this is the actual paper. Look how thin it is, but look, you guys, that's how much. I put 6 different inks, and that's the only thing I got through. It didn't get through here. Thankfully, it stayed. So this is what this paper does. Doesn't soak it in, rather it dries it fast. I was shocked, and I put these together, and in less than 5 minutes it was dry. It actually dries faster than thirsty watercolor paper. I was very impressed and very shocked. And look, it created all this beautiful stuff. That's how I broke it in. I wanted to doodle, but I didn't, so I wanted to show you guys that. And look, I couldn't stop. The next day, I started doodling on this. It's so soft. I can't explain how soft it is. It's really soft. And your items, they just glide. And look, I made another one. When do you see me drawing? Never, because I don't like it. But on this paper, I wanted to keep going, but I was like, I better stop, because this is, I have to well, I am reviewing, but not on this video. This is just an impression and information for you guys. But yeah, look at that. And this is actually ink, and look, it doesn't smear. See, it doesn't smear. This one I'm gonna color it in. It does take watercolor. I haven't tried normal watercolor, but I presume it takes it really well. But I love, like, oh, and it's cream color, you guys, like ivory. It's not white, just in case. But this is and all of them have this little logo, MD paper. I don't know if you guys can see it. I don't think so, but yeah, it's like, I'm in awe with this. I'm in love with this type of paper. So this notebook. That's the reason that I ended up ordering all of these Midoris. So this is just a blank, so I'm not gonna open this one because it's the same as some of the blanks you're gonna see in here, but this is in a smaller version. So yeah, and then we're gonna try some of these. So this one, it comes with this flexi cover. It comes like this, and They all have this Midori like logo thing. I just kept it for you guys. This one, it's translucent, except it has this because it's new. So it's just to kind of, I'm gonna keep this one because I want to use it for like sketchbooks or like to make covers for, I mean, I know how to sew, but it is a really nice cover. This is just like, you know, the insert inside, so you could toss it out, but I'm gonna keep it. So this is how it looks. The cover, it has a little loop for your pen, which I thought it was interesting. This by itself, I'm telling you, it costs you like between $12 and $15 on its own, and this one in the notebook cost me around that same price. So this is probably your cheaper version, unless you want the one day one page codex. That's literally what it's called. So yeah, this is how it looks like. I'm gonna put it over here, and you're gonna see this is notebook. This one, the one that came with that, it's a grid. This one I didn't choose. It's just I choose to buy it together because it said like all price. And it also, see, it tells you a little bit about the back. Careful using traditional Japanese binding, a modern take 176, and it tells you right here. This one has lines, so it's very similar. It has, but this one has this type of paper, and it comes with the, oh yeah, it comes with, they all come with stickers. Idea library, very similar, which is nice, right? Because we all love stickers. Same thing, comes with this little thing. You could keep it or take it off. I'm gonna keep mine because I like it. On there, it'll protect it. They all have this little thing, so you can put your name. And look how the grid. It's gridded, and they all, I forgot to mention, but this one you could see, they all have this the little string. What is it called? The to divide the little string, and they all, yeah, here it is. And they are different colors. Most of these have white, but I do know the dot one has it in different color, and I think the other one that I have, it's in different color. It's like an orangey. So yeah, it's really soft paper. I have not tried the grid, but the grid seems quite nice as well. And look, they all lay flat like that, except for this one. This one, I think it does. They all do. That's why they have a very simple Japanese binding, which I think this one is not exposed. See, but see, there's the string right here. There's the string. So this one is not exposed. It has like a little bit of a thing, but it's very minimalistic, and you could, you know, you could do doodle on it, like put one of those covers. I'm telling you, Hobonichi has the best clear covers, but they are like $12 and stuff. Well, I'm gonna wait until some of those covers go on sale through Amazon, and then I'll buy some, because I'm not really into, like, I like the clear covers, but if I'm gonna doodle on it or whatever. So this is, you know, the grid, and just so you want to see it, this is an A5 grid, and I didn't choose this one. It came with the in pairs, so this ones I did choose. So we're gonna go here. I already had opened this one. This is the MD Notebook Journal A5 Codex, one day page blank. So these ones do not come with the little rice paper. I don't know. See, I was getting them in and out because I was like wanting to try them, but I'm like, no. It comes with the informational paper. So this one I am gonna take it off because I don't really need it. Oh, and it comes with this diary idea MD paper. They're little stickers and dates, so because it's considered like a non-dated planner or something like that. And this one gives you the same thing. This one I'm gonna use in January. I don't know if it's the 1st or by my birthday, probably by the 1st. But look, this is a blank one, and look what it has. This is why it's called the Codex. It has two little things over here, so you can put the date. You see that right there? but it also has these. So this, and even has it on the cover. So the day you want to start, you start taking it off. Like you punch it, like just take it off. Here, I'm gonna take it off on camera, so you know this is a notebook I'm gonna start in January, but I'm not gonna, see, it takes it, and that's how you know, okay, which page are you on, you know, because it's undated. So all of the pages, that's why it's called a codex, all the pages have that, and look how nice it is. It does. This is the reason this one has an exposed binding. This is a traditional Japanese binding. This is the reason, because it's super thick. I mean, thick notebook, and this one is in blank. This one you could get it in blank and dot grid, which I have the dot grid here. I'm gonna show it to you guys. But this one I'm gonna start in January, and then I want to document my my Claremont graduate studies and they all, oh, and how you know it's Midori MD, because they all have this little logo right here. It tells you Midori, and they come like this, just so you'll be aware, so you don't get like a fake one, because I think some people in Amazon were getting fake ones. So yeah, so let's open this one, which is the same diary, and see how it has a different, that's how it tells you what kind of, this one has green, the dot has a green, and this I wanted to get because on that other notebook I do plan to use it one day to, like, once I start graduate school, but I'm gonna start it before that, just when the new year starts. But if I don't fill it up like in 1 year, it's fine, it'll document my whole thing. But if not, then I have this one. I think I might get another blank one for the other one. But for this one, I wanted to try the dot grid, because, like, you know, even if you don't get it for $17 or $15, still get them. Well, this one I'm gonna keep like that, because I'm not gonna use this one. Well, I am gonna use it, but in sometime next year. Get it, because this one was 21, this was 20. I mean, for 376 pages. You'll see how the Hobonichi and all that is still $21 is still a very good price. They do retail like for $30-some or whatever, and some of the other, look at how this same type of paper, creamy. It smells so good. I love paper, you guys. It's just like, and these notebooks, it made me like want to do, like, this is why I bought all this stuff, because it was on sale. But it's like, oh my god, it's like I can't get enough of it. So I do feel I'm gonna see, this is how you know when you finish notebooks. This is how you know, because the moment you see them, you feel them, you're like, you just want to do stuff on them. That's when you know you have really good notebooks and really good stuff. So yeah, this one has a dot grid, so same thing, codex. So one day this one I got because I wanted to, like, dot here, like dot, like, you can't see it, but like in case you don't want to draw something or whatever, you could use the grid as well. Like, you could easily go like that. But oh, let me show you, let me just get one of these, not this one, but let me just get one of these for you guys and try them out. Maybe the grid one. I'm gonna try this grid one. Oh, look. Oh, yeah. So the grid, just so you can see. So you can see that this is ink. This is my sepia ink. So you could see on camera that I'm not lying.